Okay. I have it in aperture priority. So it's 1/500. This is the crazy thing. Okay. No steady shot. So that's not active. Experimenting, so I put it at f2.8, okay? Because the lens I have is all the way open. And I'm looking how Sony does the shutter speed and all that stuff. Okay, here I am again, this time in the neighborhood. I got vivid colors on, no profile, f2.8 in aperture priority, 1:250. So I've tried it in manual, it looks good. Now I'm doing an aperture priority. What's killing me is like 1:250 of the shutter speed and stuff at f2.8 ISO. I got it on auto, so they got it at 100. Compensation, or the exposure compensation, is at 0. So how does it look? I got it on vivid, okay? So the colors are going to pop. I'm just driving around. So Peter Gregg gave me some advice. He said, try it in different settings and look at your shutter speed. See what Sony does different from, let's say, Nikon or Canon, and then learn which are the best settings. So on this vivid color, I know the LCD is not supposed to be the best in the world, but man, the roads look blue in the dark. And it might be my sunglasses. I got steady shot on, so I'm trying it there. It looks pretty good now, but I can't tell. Straight through. So the new tire is working out great. I got pretty good things going on now with the car. But what I'm looking for is the jello effect. So I know what I'm wondering is why the shutter speed is so high. You know, the way they figured the 2.8 or the aperture and stuff, if you set it on there, why the 640? And I can put it on shutter speed, and it does the same thing. It just drives me crazy because I want to set the shutter speed at what is it, 130 or no, 148 for 24p or 160 for 30p. They have 50. No, Sony only has 60, I think. 30 and 60. So I've been putting it at 60. Now it's at 1/500. So how does it look? How do you like the vivid color? Does it pop? Is it too dark? The problem was I had it in a profile, which goes, which made my LCD screen wacko. And I think what it was you're supposed to run like 4K 60, or, for the 10-bit. And it was messing up my video. Now the 10-bit would be good for, their S-Log profile. I think it's S-Log 2. But anyway, how does it look? A little bit different. It looks good. But I can't tell until I get into post. So everything should look green. It's beautiful out here, you know, with all the rain we've been having. Well, that's good. And temperatures are coming down. They're like at 90 right now. That's good. When that sun is bright, just keep those down. So this is aperture priority, and I'm going to leave it with the steady shot on. See if it's more set. You see, I see the jello effect going up and down, so I might turn that off again. But I think it's the shutter speed too at 1/2000. That's ridiculous. Or f2.8. So I'm going to go to the shutter speed, mess with that, and see how they do with the aperture. So what I do is I'll run it a little with the steady shot on, and then I'll run it a little without it. So I'm done with the aperture. I already did the manual. Manual looked all right, but boy, it was weird too with the ISO. You know, I had to increase it to like F16 to get it looking right. You know, it was too bright. I couldn't believe it. So I tried the manual stuff on it, and what they were picking with the ISO was like, man, it was driving me crazy. So anyway, that's the end of this module. So this is 4K 30, and it's at 1/1000 shutter speed. You can see the jello effect a little bit anyway. I think it's a jello effect. I'm liking the colors though. Yeah, it's moving up and down. Okay. I now have it in program priority. Steady shot on. I'm going to drive around again. It's nice and cool in the cab, okay? And that car is not blue. It's red. So I put it on vivid colors, you know, to pop. So it should be yellow, and I'm seeing blue. So the colors are a little off on this camera. It's crazy. But I'm at F11, and it's 1/125, now it's F9. ISO is at 200. So I'm looking for a jello effect. I think what messed everything up was I had on a picture profile for that S-Log 10-bit. And that does not go good with vehicle driving. So I'm going to be changing the picture profile too. I have it on Vivid and something else, but I wanted the Vivid, but man, I'm seeing yellow or tan color on houses, and they're blue. That's ridiculous. So see, that's yellow, all right? I don't understand it. So the white paint looks blue. So let me change the color profile. Be right back. Let's see how this goes. So I'm at F8 and at 125. Steady shot is on. So let's do this. Okay. Turn off the vivid colors, so let's try it again. Oh. Now that's the right color on my neighbor's truck. It's not blue. It's a deep red, kind of like a maroon red. Oh man. I do have dynamic range on though. I'm not going to try the 10-bit crap. I don't like posting stuff. I don't like dealing with Lightroom or anything like that with the saturation and stuff. I want whatever I see in the camera or whatever I see, I want the camera to capture that. And I says, now I know about, you know, the shadows and stuff like that. I got software that can do that. But you see, everything looks good. So if I'm happy with this part right here, okay, this is in the program. So it's working. I think what kind of turned me off with Sony is because the other cameras were working was I had a picture profile for 10-bit and it was messing up the settings on the camera. So autofocus looks good. It's at 7.1. If that corrects the jello effect, and I take back whatever I said bad about the ZV-E10. So I do have steady shot on. So there's the garage test. Yeah, I'm seeing it moving up and down. Let's turn off the air conditioner. You know, you really can't tell with this LCD screen. You can tell it on a 55-inch OLED TV though. So we'll see what happens. I gotta go and feed the animals and eat dinner. And then the saga will continue. But it's looking good. Man, it's looking good. Okay. So, if you like these videos, see, I'm testing out the camera and they're turning out good. And I think I figured out what the problem was. So, give me a like if you like this. See, turn it off. Look at it. It's automatic. Goes 125, 130, f2.8. That's the way I want to work. And then it's ISO 6400. It was going crazy, folks, last night. I was seeing like 12,800 and stuff. And I said, what? It's all because of the picture profile. So anyhow, any questions, just write a comment below. And as always, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.